Ashley, I hope I'm saying your name right. This is Bree with Northland Marketing. I wanted to quickly record this video of your current site and just a little bit of what I found when doing an audit and also what the competitors in Connecticut are doing. So first, starting with your website, I did see in your email that you said there are script issues, which are also impacting page speeds, which is awesome to know. Definitely something we can help with. And I'm noticing that I don't love this as much. I think the photo could be laid out better. Just kind of all of this. I think the first impression of the site could be redesigned a little bit better to look a little bit more inviting and clean. I love that you have the form submit right away as a call to action, which is perfect, as well as a request a quote and a call button. Scrolling down, I do like that you have the sticky menu, but I think if I was going to keep it sticky, I would make it smaller. So when you scroll down just this or just this, just so it would compress, so it's taking up a lot of my screen when I scroll down. Okay, why choose us? A little bit about you guys, your services, love it. I would even go further as to break up what the residential and what the commercial services are on the homepage. It doesn't have to be huge sections, but I would break that up so that someone could click directly to their residential service as well. Okay, a little bit about you guys. Financing, I love that you have financing and that it's on the site. The photo is a little bit blurry. Cool, love these. Okay, your service areas, reviews, get in touch. Cool. Okay. So overall, it's definitely not a bad site, but there is some room for improvement. I love that you guys also have the reviews, testimonies, volumes. The first thing that I'm seeing, aside from some of the design stuff, from an SEO perspective, is content. Google likes to see about 1,500 words on your homepage, and this is for two reasons. The first reason being that Google has these crawlers that come through and read the content. They're trying to figure out what areas you serve and what services you offer. The more content you have on here, the more you're going to look like an expert in Google's eyes. The second reason being is that you want to beat out the competitors. So if the competitors had 1,000 words and you want to have 1,500 and so on. Now, within that content, you want to have keywords. And keywords are things that someone would be searching for. Like, for example, if someone was searching for a home improvement company Connecticut and you had home improvement company Connecticut on your site, you're going to be really relevant for that, and Google is going to be willing to put you up at the top. So something I noticed is that you guys are ranking well in Danbury, but when it comes to the full state, you're like in Connecticut, and I know you don't necessarily serve the full state, but if someone's looking for a Connecticut company or maybe a Bethel company or so on, we want to make sure that they're going to find you. And also, if you're serving Rhode Island and New York, we want them to find you there as well. And these keywords are a big part of that. So if I do a Google search for home improvement company CT, we can see A1 Home here is running a sponsored Google ad, but these are the three organic companies that show up. Now this is called the Map Pack, and the top three listed here are the ones that are going to receive a lot of the work because they're super easy to find and they're listed right away. The way you can get yourself into these top three is by optimizing this profile as much as possible. So comparing reviews, how many photos are on there, are there social media profiles on there, do they have more services than you, or do they have better services than you, etc. So these profiles are really important. The other thing that's important for these profiles is online directories, things like Yelp or Yellow Pages. Those online directories are going to help these profiles be found. So the more high quality and relevant ones you're in, the more it's going to help power this profile. Scrolling down, the websites listed below here, these are called the organics. Same thing, you want to be within the top three. The first one here, CT Home Improvement, is a little bit of a cheater one because their literal name is CT Home, that's at least the name they're using is CT Home Improvement. I will say I like their site. It's very clean and inviting site, and I think it's designed well. However, it's a little bit of a cheater because it's using that name. So I want to go through someone who's actually ranking organically well. And that's going to be DiGiorgi Roofing and Siding. If we take a look at their site, this actually isn't even their home page. This is their remodeling product, aka their remodeling service. And it's not designed the best, but it kind of covers a little bit of what I was talking about. So they've got a lot of content on here. Again, this can be designed better for sure. They've got a lot of content on here. They're talking about what they do. They've got some of their recent remodeling projects, and actually it wouldn't be too hard to beat them out content wise. So let's take a look at what it is they have going on. This is a paid program we use called Ahrefs to research websites, and I went ahead and put DiGiorgi in here so we can see what you're up against. The second thing I want to go over is DR and UR ratings. These ratings are really important for where you fall within the Google search results. A UR rating is a trust rating with Google, and a DR rating is a power rating with Google. Now, these numbers are specifically for their remodeling page, remember, not their homepage, just their remodeling page, and these are pretty high for just a remodeling page. And so I'll compare in a minute with your numbers, this is something to note. Now, one of the main ways you can get these numbers raised, in addition to what I've already talked about, is through something called a backlink. And essentially, what a backlink is a link from another website coming back to yours. So essentially, another site would be endorsing DiGiorgi and putting a button to their website. So this page in particular only has 3, but their website in total has quite a bit. With this software, we're able to go through and look at what backlinks, what endorsements they have, and if we can get any of those for you. Lastly, I want to talk about the keywords, as these are what I was talking about before. For example, home remodeling in Connecticut. There's approximately 50 people who Google this per month. Home improvement Connecticut, approximately 30 people Googling this a month. Home remodeling CT, approximately 20. CT home remodeling, approximately 10. Home improvement contractors, 10. I'm not obviously going to go through all of them. This is just CT words, and I know that there's specific towns you serve, but more so than home improvement, you have roofing, you have specifically siding words, there's a lot of words. And so it's very important to do the research, figure out what words exist, and then to get those on the page. Now, if we look at your website's ratings, we can see the power to your site is pretty low. There are some backlinks, although this is, and I won't get that technical, but this is telling me there's not enough, and the ones that you may have might be a little spammy. And if I look at your keywords, you are doing well for some Danbury ones, but they start to drop off. So gutter cleaning Danbury CT, for example, you're roughly in about 10th place already, and then this is, something very local to you. Gutter repair, approximately 7th. Dumpster rental, looks like you have that. You're in roughly 17th. Danbury roofing contractor, you're in approximately 11th place. So even the Danbury ones could use some improvement, and that's going to be through getting content on the site, getting keywords in the content, and getting more power to the site, among other things. So I hope that that's helpful. I'd be happy to hop on a call or a Zoom with you to go over a little bit more as to how we can help and what this means. If you'd like to email me or call me back, then we will get to talking. Thanks so much. Have a great day.